Hello, everybody. Welcome to the 1st of February edition of Monday Musings. Hope and pray that everyone is doing well and enjoying these beautiful days in between these storm systems, which of course are giving us a much needed rain, and hope that we're all praying for an appropriate amount of rain from these storms. One of the things that we are celebrating this week is Catholic Schools Week, which we celebrate every year on the week closest to the feast of St. Thomas Aquinas, the great Dominican theologian and doctor of the Church. His feast day was last week, toward the end of the week on Thursday, and so this week is the celebration of Catholic Schools Week. We had a big kickoff Mass yesterday at the 11 o'clock Mass. It was lovely outside. It was a little chilly, but we've certainly been out in chillier weather. But for those of you who were there, it was quite amazing. We had 292 people at Mass, and everybody was safe and socially distant, and with the exception of one individual, everyone was wearing their masks and, as I say, staying socially distant. So we were able to have a lovely kickoff for Catholic Schools Week here at St. Dominic's. Our children in the school are celebrating it by classroom this year, not doing any school-wide events or diocese-wide events as we've done in the past for obvious reasons. But that it is being celebrated, and it is a tradition that all of us, whether we attended Catholic grammar schools or not, can be justly proud of the contribution that the Church has made to education, certainly in the United States, but throughout the world. I know there are many of you like me who did not go to Catholic grammar schools. My first experience of Catholic education was in high school when I attended De La Salle High School in Concord. So, as you know, I am a local boy, and so my first educational experience with the Church was not with sisters, though we did have the Sisters of St. Joseph across the street at Carondelet. But my first experience was with the Christian Brothers, for which I'm very grateful for that experience and the guidance of the brothers for the course of my high school and 2 years of college out at St. Mary's College in Moraga before I entered the order. And as one brother told me, "Oh, Carl, you're part of a long line of men who were associated with the brothers but entered the Dominicans." Because, see, the Dominicans here in the Western Province and the San Francisco District of Christian Brothers, we've always had a very close association and connection between our two communities. So there's always been a great deal of affection between Western Dominicans and the De La Salle Christian Brothers. So that's, again, another synchronicity, you might say, of Catholic higher education or high school education. The other thing I wanted to mention this week is that Wednesday is the memorial of St. Blaise. And for those of you who are daily Mass goers, you know that on St. Blaise Day, we always have the blessing of the throats, because he is the patron of throat illnesses. So we will be doing the St. Blaise blessings during the time for Holy Communion after Mass on Wednesday morning. So those of you who have been coming know that the signage have been pointing you to come from the schoolyard side toward the main doors of the church. And of course, that's because that's where the ramp is, and so anybody with mobility issues can easily approach. That's going to be particularly important on Wednesday, because I'm going to be in that first little alcove, that first little door with the candles and giving the St. Blaise blessings, and then Father Gregory will be in that by the main doors where the priest usually is giving communion. So You will be able to get the St. Blaise blessing on Wednesday, again, just during the time for Holy Communion. So from roughly 8:45 onward to about 9:15. Again, about half an hour after, excuse me, after Mass ends. So you'll be able to receive that annual St. Blaise blessing. So that'll be going on this week as well. And again, I just wanted to say thank you. I did say thank you on Facebook, but for all those of you who called, emailed, Facebook messaged me to let me know about tomorrow's COVID-19 vaccine clinic for seniors over 75. Father David and Father Vincent both have appointments during that clinic, so they will be able to receive the vaccine, for which I personally am very grateful. One of the things I've said to a number of you who have asked me during this pandemic, that my concern during this pandemic is not so much getting sick myself, or Father Gregory or Father Brad last year, but of us bringing that virus home to our Father Vincent or Father David, who obviously are much older, and the outcomes have not been good for older people who have gotten the virus. So I will be very glad and very happy and very relieved when they get the virus. It's still unclear at this point of when Father Gregory and I will be able to get the vaccination, and Brother John Peter as well. I don't want to forget him. Whether we will be able to get it when our St. Dominic school teachers get it. I don't think there's going to be a special clinic for them, but when educators come up here in Solano County, whether we will be able to be inoculated at that time, or whether we'll have to wait for our age category. So you don't know when that's going to happen, but again, I'm personally relieved that Father David and Father Vincent will be able to receive the vaccine tomorrow at the clinic. So for those of you who are concerned about the vaccine, I would refer you to the material that we posted on our website. It is a statement from the California Conference of Bishops, the U.S. Conference of Bishops, and also the Congregation of the Doctrine of the Faith in Rome, basically saying that it is morally acceptable to receive this vaccine, that the proximity to the evil of the babies who were aborted, whose cells were used to test this vaccine, that child was aborted back in 1972. So that it's a very long, distant chain, so that we're not directly participating in the moral evil of the ongoing abortions in our country. But as I say, if you are concerned and have not read those documents, they are available on our website, stdombenicia.org. And again, it's from the California Bishops' Conference, headed by Bishop Soto, by the U.S. Conference of Catholic Bishops, and also the Congregation of the Doctrine of the Faith in Rome, the doctrinal office of the Vatican. So thank you very much for your attention. I hope you have a wonderful and blessed week, and I look forward to seeing you soon. God bless, and see you soon. Bye-bye.